Hey guys, it's Tuesday, July 10th, 2018. I've been on vacation here, going on my second week now. The first week we were in Wisconsin Dells and stopped off in Chicago at Sheds and had a good time there. For the most part, except for Chicago traffic, I absolutely loathe. Um, at any rate, just got back to Whirlwind here. Just spent the last few days putting it back together finally. Starting here at the topper. This is a reproduction blue topper that I found a few years ago from Mad Amusements. A guy who's known in a very bad way with overseas buyers, but I'll tell you, every time I bought anything from this guy, I've had it within a day. I have had no problems with him. The fan blade was from Marco. That's nice and new as well. The motor last night when I finally ran it for the first time was pretty loud, and then I ordered a new motor from Marco. Then I wake up this morning and think, I should probably put a little grease in some of the motor areas. When I did, it's quieted right down and it runs beautifully. So I just wasted $90 on a new motor. At any rate, the cab was done a few years ago. With new side art. Let's see if I can get some focus going here. Kind of tough with the brighter lights above and below this. The iPhone doesn't seem to want to normalize as easy. And so the back box, that's using nifty LEDs, warm retro LEDs. So those actually look pretty decent in person. No complaints. The blinkers are actually incandescents, and in person they don't have a different coloration than the warm LEDs. So that's really nice. Usually when you do something like that, the blinkers turn on and suddenly it's a different color altogether. The back box translight is actually reproduction as well. I laid it next to the original and it's exact. I am a little bummed. I thought they were going to do the reproduction with the Chicago Cubs emblem, but I guess not, so no problem. Anyways, I love this. I love this translite. The display is original. I haven't done anything with that yet. There are some occasional glitchy, like you see the N in Whirlwind had an extra segment lit up. You get that along the way here and there, so it's nothing too flagrant or bad, but I would like to fix it up. The speakers are from, I have Flipper Fidelity ready to go. I only have the upper two speakers installed right now, so the main speaker is actually removed at the moment. I'm waiting for that new speaker upgrade. So that's going to sound pretty cool to me because I'm only used to these two old upper speakers that haven't been replaced yet. I went with LED pretty much everywhere else except for this this large plastic that has the lightning. That has incandescent still because the LEDs just kind of blasted that a little too much, and so I stayed with incandescent there. But otherwise, inserts and everything else, I'm going to pick up the LED OCD kit because that is going to be necessary. I purposely purchased LEDs that were just basic, which is what you want to use with that kit. You don't want the special ones with the built-in capacitors that fade the LED on and off and avoid ghosting, because then LED OCD doesn't seem to work as well with those. I kind of like the cool white look here. And some of the inserts actually have a warm LED, and like the number 2 is actually an LED I found that was nowhere near as bright as the rest of them, so I got to replace that. Up here, these were supposed to all be warm, but I actually have a mix of cool and warm, and I kind of like the cool ones better actually in this game. Every game's different, Let's see. So the ramps are brand new. Came from Starship Fantasy that took over for that guy from Georgia that was doing them for a while. I think he was from Georgia. So that all went really nice. New pop bumper caps, of course. I mean, everything's shopped out new targets, new flippers, new playfield. Anywhere there's a decal, the decals are that gritty style, which are new. Those actually work pretty good. The apron's original, except for the decals I put in there, or the cards I should say, came from pinballdecals.com, I believe, and those, I like them. I think they did a good job. So they're definitely not the type that I could just print on my printer easily, so that's always appreciated. So yeah, whole cab was painted inside and out. The automotive paint. I repainted actually the coin door. This one I just kind of scuffed it up with some steel wool and just went over it with some satin. Actually, it's that Rust-Oleum premium brand that you spray. It has a nice trigger on it, and I just went over that with a quick coat of, and it really, because there wasn't much rust or anything like that, so it really turned out nice. New legs. So yeah, the game is definitely shining. I like it. I'm going to be honest though, I kind of miss Funhouse now that I have this game, because the artwork and the style and the era is right next to Funhouse. I think it's more. This seems to be more of a shooter's game though, with really interesting and cool flow. To be honest, I like it. Where Funhouse felt a little clunky to me to play, but it was more of a mechanical gimmick in some ways. Just trying to get more of the side art captured, but at any rate, inside too, everything is clean. I mean, I even went as far as replacing the tilt assembly. That was nasty before. I even repainted the transformer, so that looks pretty much brand new. So yeah, that box cleaned up pretty decent. I ended up having to paint that bottom plate there because it was a little pitted. So there we go. Another game wrapped up. I'm looking forward to playing this one. It's been fun so far. I just have to get the speakers fixed up, and that is it. I kind of missed out on some of the closing, fun things that you do, but I kind of was in a bit of a rush to get to the next project that I'm about to capture here for the video side of the hobby. So that's about it, guys.
Uh-oh, looks like rain.
There we are.
Uh-oh, looks like rain.
I guess so. So anyways, we will catch you guys soon.